Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting the fuzzy. What's going on? What's good, people? It is the day of another day that we call Thursday. Anyway, with being said, what's going on, people? Whose body's doing everything as far as being prosperity in the life of living. Now, I want to come to you with news in reference to an update in reference to Atkins, the pastor, Kenneth Adkins, the pastor that did a whole bunch of homophobic slurs in reference to transgenders in the bathroom in the Pulse nightclub, and basically he felt like the people in Pulse nightclub got what they want. Got what they deserve. And I'm going to tell you, this is what happened. Check this out. Anti-gay Florida pastor found guilty for molesting teen boy and girl. Now, Glynn County Sheriff Office, it's always the perverted pastors that are hiding stuff, preaching anti-gay stuff the loudest. Now, anti-gay pastor from Florida is found guilty of molesting teens. A Jacksonville, Florida-based preacher was found guilty on 8 charges in child molestation case. A Superior Court judge found Kenneth Adkins guilty of aggravated and simple child molestation after he raped both teen girl and boy in his church several years ago. Now, Adkins allegedly groomed the teens to obey his sexuality before he was found out. The irony of this situation is that the same pastor who preached about anti-gay following the tragic of the Pulse nightclub incident, Atkins' attorney tried to suggest that his male victim who was in a gay relationship was mad at the pastor because of it. That viral about the gays and the gay marriages and the transgender issues, according to Jacksonville.com. The accuser's mother left the courtroom Monday in tears. Though not wishing to make a formal statement, she expressed her relief that the trial was over and that at the end her son was believed. Wow. Anywho, enjoy jail. The pervert gets his sentence later this month, April the 25th. It's a man that made fun of gay people, transgenders, talking about it was glad that they got what they deserve as being gay. Well, here's looking at you, kid. You reap what you sow. So welcome to the world called karma. Okay, you see that? You reap what you sow. The thing about it is, it has nothing to do with you. Why does it bother you so much? This is the thing I don't understand with people when it comes down to this world we live in. And it's not going to be a type of kumbaya, we can all see type of thing, because clearly that's not seems to be happening. Because as a black person, we've been hung from trees, and we watch our ancestors hang, and we watch pictures of them hanging from trees, and we still don't even try to say, well, let's all stick together and unite. Because for some reason, if it does not happen to you, you do not care. And that also takes into the video that I did with the 15-year-old track star as far as being an Olympic person. Andrea Yearwood, 15 years old. Here's another runner, Castro. She is a biological female. Here she is as a softer picture. Now, look at Castro now. That was running stuff. Oh, she doesn't look like a trans woman. She shouldn't be a trans woman. This is what the media wants to put out there as far as, they want to put out there because this is what they want to try. The thing about it is, I always find it amazing. People who are further in their transition, they always want to judge people who have not gotten further. Some girls take a little longer than others, but we have to understand this child is 15 years old. Now, for a 15-year-old child that's just come out 2 years ago being 13 years old, hitting puberty, And here it is, they're judging again. And the thing about it is that I really don't like to interact too much with fake profiles or profiles that have 0 subscribers, because my friends always tell me, they say, Raven, you have to understand there are people online who are basically haters that just go online just to hate on people. I watch a lot of content that people put up online and stuff like that, and I don't agree with lots of it, but I just say, you know what, this is your thing, I'm not there with you, so I'm out of here. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You know, the thing about it is, a lot of times we go against people as far as society, and come to find out a lot of us are actually our society. And when I say our society, I mean as far as you're in the LGBT, but you're putting down your trans woman, your trans man, you're putting in your gay brother, the guy's to this, the woman is to that. You find everything to complain about with that other girl that's in the struggle the same as you, but you don't see it that way. The thing about it that gets me is you become this liberal type of right-wing Republican type of person that sit up there and want to just judge everybody. But guess what? You don't share the slice of bread with them judging you, because you're older. I don't have to deal with this type of issue when it comes down to me. You don't tell me. Oh, but you don't want nobody to tell you, but you want to tell other people. You know, this is my thing. Everybody who sit back and go against people, and you find your hardest way to try to destroy another character or another person because that's where you at in your life, don't be upset when karma says, oh, so how about if I gave it to you? Oh, I can handle it. Yeah, well, so could Adkins. He can handle it too. Kenneth Adkins. So he can handle it too. So now he's handling it another way. So now he can finally go to prison. And guess what? They're not very nice to men who molest children in prison. He walking around with blonde wigs on and doing all this extra stuff. And for what? Because he wants to try to spear up the hate within the community as far as living in their truth. Has nothing to do with him. Here it is, he has the beard, that was the wife that was sitting there inside the house, basically fed by her husband. And here it is all the time. He's doing the other things. I'm sure she had no idea. Now she's sitting home in shock. Now she's sitting back and I'm sure she's thinking of all the stuff that's going on in reference to him as far as doing these things. And saying, well, you know. But I'm not even there either, because my thing is this. I will never understand in this world how people will find so much time to hate on somebody and you don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they just got out the hospital, you know, they just having to go on a line, and here it is, they're homeless. You never know a person's situation behind a picture. You never know a person's situation behind what they're trying to struggles and they're trying to get through. But I do notice one thing about people when it comes to online, as far as in the LGBTQ community. You will take out time to attack another girl, and you know her situation. It kind of reminds me of the black people hanging from the trees. You know, if that's a part of you and they're showing you my ancestors are hanging from a tree, then we should stick together. And I'm not saying stick together as far as attacking anybody of another race. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the unitedness should be much more stronger than it is. But it's not. And no matter what I say or no matter what I do, some people are going to understand this video and some people just will not. You know, and the thing about it is that I just wanted to do the update in reference to, you know, this man as far as him going to prison and stuff, whatever the case and goes to be, you know, going into April and stuff. And this video went over to the left because I did not want to talk about that. But sometimes when you hit start, everything starts with it and stuff. And I always believe that everything has a reason for everything. And I just don't, like someone said, you have to stop taking your videos so personal. But it just bothers me so that here is somebody in the LGBT or whatever the case may be, and I don't even know if it's a real person in the LGBT or just somebody who's hidden behind, but they're just attacking somebody. And you want to go get more people to attack somebody. But the thing about it is that, well, you can't be trans because you don't look trans. There are females walking around in this earth who do not look like natural born females. And I'm so tired of saying that. There is men walking around on this earth that's short. We call it the short man syndrome. You know why he called this short man syndrome? Because he's tired of y'all fucking with him. So now he's angry. What he's doing, the one that's always got the biggest mouth besides the reason why he got the biggest mouth is because he gets tired. And sometimes when people get attacked so much, guess what they do? They start being the attacker. You know, it's just, you know, it's one thing I don't understand. We can all accept people understanding their difference, and that's what it is, their difference. But when it comes to the point you want to spit hate, and you want to say it's okay to kill us, I mean, you're going too far. You're going too far. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to do an update as far as this and stuff, and I'm a little agitated because I kind of bothered that 15-year-old that's athlete that I posted a couple of days ago, and all the hate that child got. 15 years old, not 23, not 19, not 21, but 15. And here it is, they want to sign on just to hate them, but yet still when a trans kid get murdered, oh my goodness, girl, we got to stick together. How can we stick together when you're part of the problem, you're not part of the solution? You can't help bring water when you throwing water in their face. How is it that you want to make us believe that you're for us when a bottle of glass that you have beside the water that you want to hand to us is nothing but broken crystal that we're thinking that is ice, but it's actually glass that's going to slice our throat. And you stand in front of us and watch us bleed as the blood comes out of our throat from the water that you said it was just ice because you was my friend in the LGBT. But here it is. You was a false prophet. You make believe you were something that you were not. But you don't understand why this is happening to us when you're part of the problem and not the solution. Live and let live. Let people live their life and stop putting such a restriction on them. That's the reason why all these men out here doing what they're doing, this women doing this, why the download lifestyle is way bigger than the LGBT. Because they rather sneak and do it than to deal with this BS. Anyway, that being said, I just want to share this story with you. And I'd love to hear your feedback, sis. That's it to the pastor. And I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Catch the ring.